take plea deals because I did nothing wrong.
Former President Donald Trump is now indicted for the fourth time. Just hours ago, we heard from the DA in Georgia, now charging him and 18 others.
The final well in St. Charles shut down. How the city is supplying people with clean drinking water.
Comfortable temperatures for today, but it heats up as we head into the weekend, near 90 by the end of the week and low to mid 90s by Saturday and Sunday.
Back to school in Belleville, how the high school district is preparing for its first day back this week.
Expand after high demand. The new extended dates for the popular glass art show taking over the Missouri Botanical Garden.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. We're kicking things off with a live look at Belleville East High School. The cheerleader doing it this morning. The band playing it this morning. I'm loving this. Their first day of school, by the way, is tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you to all of them for coming out this morning and helping us kick off back to school time. We will check back in with our Alex Fees in just a few minutes. I wonder if Alex is out there dancing too.
Yeah,
because you know he's a groovy guy. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, August the 15th. I'm Randy Nutt.
And I'm Sydney Starth. I'm in for Michelle Lee this morning. I wanted to bust out a little
You were a cheerleader, right?
I was. Yeah.
Soul.
Oh yeah, I gotta come up with a cheer for us. Thanks for everybody joining us, including those who are watching on 5+ and streaming us. It's bright and early, 6 a.m. this morning. We got Paul Cook, as usual, keeping an eye on the roadways and construction. And then we got Anthony, whose job is pretty smooth and easy today.
Yes, this is one of those weeks. We haven't had a whole lot of this summer.
No, we
where it's
haven't.
been just sunny and dry. But you know what? We're going to have that the next 7 days, maybe the next 14 days. So,
Whoa.
yeah, the end of the month, it's looking like we may have some rain. So until then, enjoy the sunny skies. And today, the comfortable temperatures. In fact, numbers have fallen. The dew point has fallen. So the humidity will not be overly high today. I'd say the pick day of the week. 66 at Lambert right now. A lot of low to mid 60s out the door elsewhere, from Litchfield to Perryville, Mount Vernon, even Belleville. So a comfortable start to the day. We have been keeping an eye on the visibility this morning. There were some indications we would have a little fog develop, but I have not seen that anywhere. The only place, Washington, Missouri, and out in Chesterfield, you have some low clouds trying to develop. So we'll have some patchy fog. Highs today up near 80 degrees, even low to mid 70s away from St. Louis. So enjoy today. All right, let's head over to Paul and talk about the traffic this morning. I know you had a backup forming in the last half hour. What's going on now on 270?
Yeah, 270 at Gravois. You said it, Anthony. We have a parking lot on the highway, and this is due to an incident. 270 just north of Gravois. Yes, you can see, and they're still working with it. So this incident has been around for about 20 minutes, and then there's another one up closer to Manchester, so you can actually see 3 of them right there. This is an incident causing about 2-3 miles worth of a delay. So we're going to keep an eye on that with much more looking around, but it's not the only thing we're going to be dealing with, because at 6440 at Ballas, that exit ramp will be closed and causing delays. We'll talk more about that coming up soon. Sydney?
All right, thank you, Paul. Right now, all of the St. Charles water wells are closed. The city shut down its final well yesterday due to more contamination concerns. City officials discovered dangerously low ammonia levels in the city's drinking water. Now, the city questions whether Ameren's cleanup led to the drop in ammonia.
What we suspect is Ameren, in their process of cleansing the substation, has released a lot of chemicals into the soil, which stripped out the contaminants. Thank you. But it stripped everything else out too.
Right now, St. Charles is purchasing all of its water from St. Louis to provide safe drinking water for residents. The city will also buy more ammonia, which comes at a cost to taxpayers.
This morning, there are more issues with emergency response in the city of St. Louis after a double shooting over the weekend. A couple claims to have called 911 twice, but no one answered. The incident happened on Sunday night when 2 groups started arguing and several people opened fire. 2 people were shot. Phone records show the couple who witnessed the shooting called for help at least twice. No one ever answered their call. Alderman Rasheen Aldrich says there is a way to fix the city's dispatcher shortage.
I don't think anybody in public safety should be making less than $48,000, and I still think that's low.
And you make double that.
I do. To be honest, I think our dispatchers are worth just as much as our aldermen are paid. because their job is just as critical.
Today, St. Louis police expected to give us information about emergency response times.
This morning, former President Donald Trump is facing his fourth set of criminal charges. He's one of 18 others facing felony racketeering and conspiracy charges in the state of Georgia. The charges stem from an investigation into the 2020 election. The former president allegedly made a phone call asking Georgia's Secretary of State to find nearly 12,000 votes to beat Joe Biden. Late last night, Fulton County's district attorney said Trump and his allies' actions blatantly broke the law.
To accomplish the illegal goal of allowing Donald J. Trump to seize the presidential term of office.
We don't take plea deals because I did nothing wrong.
Overnight, the former president responded on social media, calling these indictments a, quote, witch hunt. Coming up at 6:30, NBC's Blaine Alexander will join us live from Fulton County, Georgia, with more details on these new indictments.
Just hours from right now, the St. Louis County Council will once again discuss tax incentives for Boeing expanding near Lambert Airport. The nearly $2 billion investment would bring 500 jobs to North St. Louis County. Last week, St. Louis Lambert Airport Commission approved the plan, allowing Boeing to expand onto 154 acres of airport property. Tonight's County Council meeting begins at 6:30.
Well, tomorrow is a big day for students over in Belleville. It's the start of the 2023 school year.
And they're fired up too.
Yeah.
Our Alex Fees is live for us this morning at Belleville East High School. That's the home of the Lancers, by the way.
Go Lancers.
Alex, looks like the activities are already underway.
Hey, Rennie and Sydney, they start early here at Belleville East. Apparently, these young people have been here since long before daylight this morning. We want to give some credit where it's due. We have members of the volleyball team. Ladies, good morning. Thank you for being here. We have representatives of the football team right next to them. The band is here providing us with some musical entertainment this morning, and of course the cheer squad. And joining me here now live this morning is Dr. Josh Lane. Dr. Lane is the principal here. Dr. Lane, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you for getting up early.
Sure.
How do you account for the attitudes these young people have being willing to get up on the day before the first day of school?
Sure. So hopefully, I think this is true whether you're starting high school or 20 years in education, you're excited to go back to school. And this is just a good representatives of our school to show that they're here to welcome the freshmen. We have freshman orientation today. It's nervous when you go to high school, so we're excited to welcome them, and these students are here to help.
Dr. Lane, how many first days of school have you been through in your career?
So I try not to think of it that way because I think it just makes you feel old, but I think this is number 19.
Really?
So we're getting up there, but I can tell you, I promise I'm excited.
All right. You were telling me earlier you have some alternative classroom accommodations that are going on here at Belleville East. What does that look like?
So one of the really cool things that our district has committed to is we replaced every student desk, every teacher desk with state-of-the-art technology, the innovation that we allowed our teachers. You'll see stadium seating, you'll see couches, you'll see tables, you'll see pods, you'll see traditional desks. We really gave our teachers the autonomy to say, this is how I can best reach our students, and now we can't wait to see our students benefit.
And what does that do for a student's mindset in a classroom situation?
I think we've seen more and more that a student who feels comfortable, a student who feels safe and supported is going to achieve their highest potential. So hopefully we're going to help them do that every day.
Dr. Lane, athletics are an important part of the academic experience. I'm sure things are getting up and running here with fall sports.
Yeah, we're excited. Obviously, we think we're going to have some really great fall sports, we think, all year. But not just sports, extracurriculars, activities. We want every student that has a chance at Belleville East to be involved in something, find something that really helps them feel involved in our school community. And like I said, it all goes back to them reaching their full potential.
Good deal, Dr. Lane.
Hey, thank
you very
you.
much,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Appreciate you being here. Hang on a second. Hey, Mr. Tessero, can you hit up the band once again for us? Play something in the background while we sign out here. We have the band here. We have the cheer team. We've got members of the football team who are getting ready for their home opener and the volleyball team here. And as we are listening to the band this morning, we're going to pitch back to Sydney Stallworth in the studio for more of our back-to-school coverage. Sydney, what do you have for us?
Alex, the band sounds great. Thank you so much. You know, we're hyped up in the studio for first day of school, of course, and we asked you for your pictures. You sent them in all across the bi-state. So since Alex is over in the Metro East, let's start right over here with Collinsville. We have a 9th grader headed first day of school, and of course he has to have the dog along with him to bring in that first day of school spirit. Now let's go to East St. Louis. Look at these two headed off to the first day. I know you got to get your first day fits right. I remember those days. Y'all look great heading to 8th grade and 10th grade over in Belleville. Now, with school back in session, we'd love to see your first day of school pictures. All you have to do is send them through our 5 on Your Side app. Just scroll down to the orange back to school section on the main page to submit your photos. We want to see them.
All right, let's get an update of our weather this morning. And we have a mix of sun and clouds on the way for today and very comfortable air that's in place. I think today will be the pick day of the week. Now, there could be some patchy fog that develops tomorrow morning, just like we've been watching for this morning, but there is a better chance of it tomorrow as high pressure will be right on top of us. It will turn slightly warmer tomorrow, but as we go into the weekend, we have 90s coming on back. And with dry weather through the week and next week, those 90s may stay in place. We'll show you the complete look at the 7-day. That's in just a few minutes.
Expanding Interstate 70 when you can learn more about the possible traffic problems as crews begin to widen the road.
You know what they say, ask and you shall receive. The expanded dates for the Botanical Gardens' popular art show when we come back.